We just got back from Battlefield Student Weekend, and I haven't been this tired since we went fishing all night long and caught nothing but mosquito bites.
But hey, is it a crime to duct tape fish to an ATM?
I bet it is.
Tune in to find out, because today we're going to dive into the ATM Fish Bandit.
Did you know Coca-Cola has a secret vault that nobody's allowed into, but nobody knows why?
I've heard of it.
Do you know why Steelhead won't run without rain? This episode is brought to you by Backbone Coffee, First Form, and Two Clever Fellas.
Watch or listen.
Casting their faith to reach this world.
Of the word of faith, and God began to heal the people.
Said it's crazy that happened.
Moon. She looks like the moon.
It's me. I'm just saying that's what she looks like.
Back with another episode of the Casting Faith Podcast.
Welcome.
It's nice to be here.
It's nice to be here as well.
It's nice to be here. Dude, I am so tired.
Me too.
I'm
I feel
exhausted.
like an old man, let me tell you.
I don't know why I feel like sometimes that I'm 20 years old, and then other days I feel like I'm 75.
Yeah.
But today I feel like I'm 75.
Yep. I was going to say 75.
You were
75 to 76.
about 67.
6, 7.
No. Dude, that was said so many times this weekend.
Yeah, it was.
It's so crazy.
That it was.
Being a school teacher too, you know when a phrase is going out when the littles start saying it.
Yeah.
And that's all of them. In our kids' age, they're saying it, and it's over.
Yep.
Find a new thing.
I don't even really know what that stems from. Probably shouldn't have said that.
It's all right.
I have no idea.
Does anybody really know? Did they know? That's the question.
No,
Do
they have no
even know?
idea.
Let us know in the comments, or don't. I don't know. But we just got back from Battlefield Student Conference, which used to be called Back to the Battlefield.
We got back to the battlefield.
We did.
Back to back.
We're not really back because it was here.
Right.
So
We don't really
leave. We're just always on that battlefield. You know,
Yeah, we are.
We're always on that battlefield. But this conference is life-changing for so many students and adults alike. I think we're on our
25. This was the 25th year.
maybe. Yeah. So it's up there. It's definitely at least 20 years, I think.
Yeah.
But, and it was cool because Pastor Josh Carson came and preached it, and he was the one who came up with this event. So it was kind of like a full circle moment. And my mentor and youth pastor growing up, it's like he comes home and nothing changes, and it's so cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He'll be coming on the podcast sometime this year. We got to work that out. It's going to be great. But it was nice to hear him speak a word to our students and to the students of Ohio. And it was just such a good experience. It was a little different for me this year because I felt like more like auxiliary staff than involved in the actual service, which was interesting.
Yeah, that's about where I live at with this event every year, though. It's just kind of hanging out in the back, waiting to see when we need to go get chairs and watching kids do dumb stuff. And, hey, get out of there, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's funny. Dude, the amount of I had a kid come up to us, and I know this student, I'm not going to use their name. But she came up to us right towards the end. It was 11:55, and she came up to our table and she was like, "I'm bored." And I didn't even acknowledge it. I didn't even respond. But I'm like, there are 700 students here.
Right.
There's football here. There's pickleball there. There's basketball there. There's music. There's shopping. There's all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Something
There's
to do.
dodgeball. There's stuff to do.
If you're bored, that's your fault.
If you're bored here, I'm worried.
Yeah.
But it was so fun, and such a great team. It was a phenomenal event, and it always is. But it was funny because we kind of had our booth here, on the middle of the football field, and it was hilarious because for the first 30 minutes there were no students, and it was just like us sitting there awkwardly, podcast style, on the middle of the football field.
Yeah.
Which was funny.
Just kind of sitting there like weirdos.
Yeah. Just being who we are,
Yeah.
But eventually they swarmed in. We had 9 Square going, and it was fun to make fun of a bunch of students' athletic abilities.
That's my happy space. It's just making fun of kids. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible, but
it is.
It was fun.
It is.
No, it was cool to meet some of the listeners too. Get some new listeners. Tell them about the podcast and.
Yep, we had a big bump from before the event even started. We had a big bump. We got we're close to 800 on YouTube right now. I didn't check Spotify or Apple, but those are like sneaky. They get random peaks.
Yeah,
and it's cool. So if you're listening and you love your show, love this show, send it to somebody, share it. And if you're listening and you're not subscribed, it's not hard to do. Just do that. And I'm not begging you, but like if you're already listening,
do it.
Just do it. You know, don't think. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Just press the button and share it if you love this. I had so many people come up to me that I did not know listen to our show, tell us how much they love the show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's awesome. And it was also really weird because who am I, you know?
Right.
And it was just an interesting thing. But yeah, we went straight from that. I think 4 people got baptized, 4 people. I don't know if they were students. I had to leave early
and
to
then
get to the rec center.
One this morning too.
Yeah, a couple got the Holy Ghost.
Not the actual event, but the part of the weekend.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was incredible. And there was like zero. Brother Corey Boyd came to preach today.
Right.
And he said a whole 30 seconds worth of words. And there was just no wall. The place was just still radiating with the Spirit. And there was no wall to break through. And so God just moved, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
awesome
it was cool.
morning. And so, man, it was great. Very fun, very impactful for so many people. One of my favorite things that we do every year, it's just an all-around great time. But the week before, me and David decided, you know what? Just because we're so excited for it and we want it to happen so badly, we decided to go back to Grand River and catch some steelhead. And how'd that go?
Well, we got our waders wet.
Yeah.
You follow along on social media. We kind of documented the day as we were out there trying different spots. And really the real problem right now is if you are not in Northeast Ohio and you don't know, we haven't had rain in like 2 months, man.
Dude.
Like everything's dead. All the grass is brown or yellow, whatever. The leaves have started to change, which it's that time of the year. But man, this year I was talking to Brother Christian because he wants to get up there with us. I told him, bro, it's not worth it right now. He said, man, last year around this time, me and my father-in-law had limited out. We went up and just caught, he said 5 that day, limit's 4, but we didn't hear anything. But they went up and limited out this time last year, and now there's no way the fish could even be in the rivers, man.
Yeah, dude. And I was talking to Jeff I went to David's, I shouldn't have said his name.
That's okay.
I went to Little Man's football game and was sitting in the bleachers with Jeff and a bunch of our friends and watching little David take down people, just tackling people. It was fun to watch. Tackling fuel. No, dude, it's fun. It's fun to watch our kids grow up and just be there for that. But I was talking to him about steelhead, and he's like, they're still catching them 40 feet deep in the water. They're not even anywhere close to being in yet.
It's hot and dry, and that's not good for steelhead.
So we're praying for rain.
We need rain, and we need a cold snap. I hate, and I don't say that lightly, I hate the cold weather.
I'm begging for it right now.
I want to catch a fish. So
I don't want to catch a fish. I want to catch all
steelhead.
of the fish.
Yeah, I want steelhead.
Yeah. So we're close. I would say the fortunate thing is like the radar for this week looks like we're turning into a weather channel.
It looks like rain.
Looks like rain. If you could trust that, though, I don't know. But yeah, dude, we went out and we found at least 2 spots to add to our list of spots to go steelhead fishing.
Yeah.
And so that was
a couple
cool.
that are. So part of the reason I love steelhead fishing, I've told you guys before, I love the scenery around that part of the state, but also I enjoy the adventure of it, the walking. I think that's part of it. But a couple of the spots we found are pretty nice because we don't have to walk a ton.
Yeah.
Which for people that the platform to entry is that, hey, I can't physically go and hike to a spot. That's awesome because that opens up the door for us to take some people to different places and get some new people to experience it. Yeah,
man. And I think that part of the appeal for that is that you can take a big group of friends.
Yeah.
And not feel like you're shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah. The one spot we found is really open. It's really accessible. yeah, we could get some listeners up there with us.
Yeah. I know I talked to Cam briefly. He's one of the founders of Backbone Coffee.
Rolling Cole, by the way, Cam, if you're listening, my man, Rolling Cole is my new favorite. I had no idea. I thought Graveyard Shift was it. Rolling Cole is where it's at.
It is so good.
Legitimately the best coffee I've ever had.
Yeah, it's solid, man. And it's funny because we say that and they are a sponsor of our show.
Yeah.
But rarely can you find a coffee like that at the price point that it is. I think Rolling Coal is only like $12.99 on their website. Like, what a steal, you know? And so if you want to get on that, check the affiliate link and support our show. Support them. They care about like hardworking Americans. Everything they stand for right now, where our country feels kind of divided. It's just like, they support the everyday person that's working to make everything work.
Right.
And that's so great.
Absolutely.
And I think we should support that. And so it's the only thing I drink right now. We teased, we're probably a month early on the pumpkin spice.
That's okay. It's out, man. I said, you ready to go to the store and see everything pumpkin spice?
Yeah.
I went to the local Walmart the other day, and there was pumpkin spice, cinnamon toast crunch, frosted flakes, shredded mini wheats, and there was one other one. I don't know. The Cheerios, all sitting on an end cap.
Really?
Pumpkin spice, everything.
Yeah, Sean just sent me a text. That was what that ding was. And it's a picture, it's a meme of a guy that says, "My arm from out fishing all of my buddies." It's like he's like here in spirit, just trying to riff on us.
That's pretty crazy. That was pretty good timing.
Anyways, love you, Sean.
He can catch a lot of small fish. That's okay.
He did have the numbers, at least on the steelhead. Probably on bass, too. He was out every other day. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Sean will be back. We'll have a 3-man team. It's going to be fun, exciting. We got lots of cool guests coming up. I don't want to say who it is exactly just yet, just because there's details lining up. We do have wives coming on. We got Waiters and Wives show. That'll probably be the episode after this, so it's going to be interesting. And I plead the fifth already.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be a good time.
We got some new merch. Just some updates for you. You can't really see it. It's not really in frame. But got some new merch here.
It's got my picture on the back.
It does.
Of that
it's
one.
A picture of David on the back. I'm not going to stand up and turn around, but I'll put up a frame so you can see it. Lots of cool things happening. New hoodies on the website. It's sweater time, and so it doesn't feel like it's like 98 degrees right now.
Yeah, I think it was 87 today. Again, not steelhead weather,
dude.
We're mid-September at this point.
Watching the football game, I was sweating. They had Kona ice. I'm eating a snow cone watching football. I was like, where am I?
So,
like Florida, is it like this all the time? Like, we are miserable.
We're blessed here in Talmadge to have some nice athletic facilities, and we were able to play up in the high school stadium for the youth football on Saturday. And if you've never been out on artificial turf, and this is where we played most of our games, is on artificial turf this year. If you've never been out on artificial turf, it's like it reflects the heat. So you take whatever you're feeling in the stands and you multiply that by 10. That's what we're feeling on the field. It comes up from underneath you, the heat. I don't know how to explain it, but if you've ever been on turf, you know what I'm talking about. It gets so stinking hot out on that turf.
Yeah, it was hot in the bleachers, and I had somebody. I mean, your parents were sitting behind me eventually, but before they sat down, there was some other people behind me, and their knees were in my back. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so miserable. I'm sweating. I'm wearing black and jeans, and it's just like toasting like a cheeser up there, man. It was rough.
Yeah,
it was fun.
I felt bad for the boys. They were all drenched.
He looked spent. Yeah. He got a snow cone with no flavor. It was just straight shaved ice. I was like, buddy, you want to get, it's free. He's like, no. It was funny. But the girls loved it. Sadie and Kendall loved it. We had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, man, it was fun. But we do need that rain. I'm so ready.
I was just looking at it again. We've got 85% chance tomorrow, 75 on Tuesday, and then it lowers, but it's supposed to be through the whole week.
Well, we need a good week. We need a cold front too. It's going to be weird. If not, it's going to be interesting how the season will play out.
I'll tell you what we need. We need a little bit of cloud seeding.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I've seen them, man, out there flying.
It was funny the day. So we have a group thread with me and Charlie, Justin, Jared, and Sean. And Charlie sent a picture of all the trails in the sky. Then Sean sent one back. Then I went out and sent one.
Guys, It's just the vapors from the planes, so they say. I don't know. We talked about this in another episode. It is weird, but I did look into it because I took all those pictures.
Yeah.
And because we all sent the same, just from different perspectives.
Right.
There's like 13 planes crisscrossing through this clear sky.
Yeah.
Just leaving these trails. And I typed it into ChatGPT and I said, what is the difference between cloud seeding, which is a thing? We talked about this operation. I think it was Operation Popeye. Mm-hmm. And it's something that's very common now and it's shared knowledge. It happens. It's what we do to try to keep our plants, I guess, watered and
make sure that we have
enough water,
adequate water.
But there's a difference between that and just regular contrails from planes.
Yeah.
But I just don't. I was asking ChatGPT, assistant in the show.
For all we know, Chat is part of it, though.
And I was like, "What is the difference?" And they were like, "No, this is just cloud vapors." I'm like, "No, it's not."
Hey, did you tell me your ChatGPT?
No, can you do that?
No, but I mean, like Brittany calls it Chatty.
No,
I always call it Chat.
Chopper would be cool. Is that like one of the robots from Star Wars? I'm having like a memory now.
I don't know. No idea.
No, I haven't named it. I'm nice to it though. I say thank you all the time. Which they say that's a waste of electricity somehow. But I'm just a nice guy.
Yeah.
Just a nice guy.
For when they take over, I want them to know I'm thankful.
But it was telling me, it was like, no, it would look more like this. And then it showed me a picture of exactly the same pictures that we were showing. I'm like, there's no difference.
They're part of the great deception.
And they were like, yeah, I can tell why you could think that way.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. And I'm like, okay, now just pretend like you always have to coerce. It lies to you.
Yeah.
Like you have to coerce it to tell the truth sometimes, even about things that aren't weird and conspiracy types. Like, I was like, well, pretend that you're crazy.
Yeah.
And then it told me the truth. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if it's the truth or not. It's just weird because then at the end of the day, guess what was in the sky? A bunch of clouds.
Yep.
And one of the days it sprinkled for like 10 seconds and then it was done. But my yard is yellow.
Yeah, we need the rain big time.
Super dead yard. I don't even want to. I haven't mowed in a month.
I'm a little worried though. If we do get all the rain like we're expected, is there going to be a little bit of flooding because everything's so dry?
Yeah, there will be, and it'll be interesting.
Yeah,
but we need it to happen for sure.
For sure.
But there's lots of crazy stuff going on with all of that, and within our outdoorsman community, there's some crazy stuff going on. I got a story. You ready? You ready to hear this? Hear it. All right. So this is a real story. I came across this on Instagram. I actually sent it to you in a group
I know what
chat.
you're talking about now, yeah.
And I just thought this is like, you have nothing better to do with your time. But there's a real story. It happened in Utah. Police arrested a 17-year-old who went on the crime spree that sounded like it was written by a cartoon villain. Okay, this kid decides that he's going to go catch some fish, right? Nothing wrong. No, and not like
good for him.
He's not breaking the crime. He's not breaking the law by going fishing. He probably had his fish. You know what? He probably didn't have his fishing license, but he did go fishing, and he caught fish. So doing better than me right now. He's catching a bunch of different fish, but he doesn't take these fish home illegally out of limit. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But he doesn't take them home to fillet them up and eat them. He doesn't take them home to throw in the garden. He decides, I'm gonna take these dead fish and I'm gonna duct tape them to the ATMs in my town. And so he would go from town to town duct taping creek chubs, bass, crappie, all kinds of different fish, and taking a picture and posting it to Instagram and fully incriminating himself. And he's like, so imagine like rolling up to your local Chase ATM and seeing a trout duct taped in this 80-degree weather. just rainbow trout.
What made him think to do this?
I thought it was so stupid, so funny. Like, but it's not funny. Like, what are you doing?
No, it's not. It's awful. You like to think that he humanely dispatched the fish, but
definitely he did not.
no.
You know, he threw them in a Home Depot bucket, grabbed a roll of duct tape, and just went to town.
I saw one where he put like sunglasses on it or something too.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Put a sucker in one of their mouths.
He probably got the sucker from the bank.
It's so crazy. Yeah, remember that?
Can you guess? Like, can you imagine the bank teller that hates their job, came in wearing a pair of khakis and a blue button-down shirt, and somebody walks up to him. There's a fish taped to your ATM outside, and he just quit his job.
Yeah,
that was the end of his employment that day.
People see crazier things, especially in retail or any type of public service job. You see some things like I don't know, man. But like, he didn't stop there. He didn't stop with the ATMs. He leveled up. He taped it. He taped a fish to a police car.
Now, let's see. That's where,
and obviously, it gets worse. Like he doesn't stop with just ATM to ATM. He does it to a police car, a Bass Pro Shop bathroom stall. He does it to a bunch of different things.
Though. That's real funny.
Taped fish. That was his thing. This man was basically running a covert operation.
How is he transporting said fish?
I'm gonna go with, like, how would you transport it? A Home Depot bucket, cooler,
like into
one of them
Bass
old Coleman coolers, just in his book bag. Pocket fish.
Unless he got one of the Bass Pro Shop fish out of the aquarium that everybody wants to fish in. We should allow the testing of lures.
Hey, Bass Pro Shop, we're a podcast. Let us fish in your tank.
Or sponsor us.
And then we can put it on the internet and get lots of views for you.
Man, I've heard some conspiracies about Bass Pro.
Yeah.
That's for another episode, I think, though.
Yeah. I'm interested. So like, obviously this guy gets caught because I don't even know if I should say his handle. You could look it up on the internet. He gets caught because he uploads these pictures onto Instagram, and the cops got a search warrant and they unmasked him. And imagine the detective pulling up. All right, pull up his socials. Yep, there it is. We got a bass glued to an ATM Chase Bank. Case closed.
We have a warrant for your arrest. The warrant is for taping fish.
So the crazy part is this sounds funny and innocent and everything, but he's facing 2 misdemeanor charges for property damage. And so he's not just a fish bandit anymore. He's a court certified outlaw. Imagine that being, all right, like you're going in for a job interview at Bass Pro.
Yeah. I mean,
you're the fish bandit?
At a retailer such as Bass Pro, he had to catch all those fish, so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I guess. Or maybe he just went to the market and bought them. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I just think it's funny. Like, what a weird thing to spend your time doing. Like, do we have nothing better to do?
Definitely a kid.
This sounds like a bad Scooby-Doo episode. Dude, I started taking creatine, David.
Every day
creatine. And not just any creatine, first form creatine.
That's the only creatine I take.
It's amazing. I would say it's delicious, but it's unflavored, but it doesn't mix. You know how like old creatine got kind of clumpy at the bottom? And
little gritty.
Yeah, it was like sand.
Yeah.
Not like first form's creatine. You should be taking creatine. Helps your brain.
Yeah, not only does it help you when you're working out and you're trying to gain a little bit more muscle mass, trying to look a little bit better, but creatine also, studies show it helps you mentally. So taking first form creatine every day, not only good for your physical health, but your mental health as well.
Creatine. Get you some creatine.
First form.
Creatine. First form creatine. First form.
Creatine.
Creatine, 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 creatine. First form.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? But dude, the mystery is, like you said, is how and where did he get all these fish? Like, is he buying them? Is he catching them? Yeah. Did he have a guy? Like, did he have a guy? Like, he had a fish guy on call.
Supplier.
Yo, I need 3 perch and a catfish by midnight. I got ATM to hit up. Like, what are we doing?
There's a new ATM on 2nd Street. Give me one of them trout.
Yep. Haven't hit the Bass Pro yet. Oh, the Circle K air machine's broken. Let me get a perch.
Put a fish on it.
Need that walleye. But man, it's just funny. Like, what are we doing? Like, why spend your time like that? And so meanwhile, like we got students who are not doing things like that, doing the battlefield
that we
thing.
know of.
Yeah, hopefully. If you're listening and you are, we got a lot of young guys listening. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't be dumb.
Don't do that.
That follows you the rest of your life.
It does.
That's
Just
dumb.
Dumb. There's better ways to go viral, I guess. I don't know. You don't want to go.
Hey, here's the thing. You don't need to go viral.
There it is. We're not. At least not yet.
We kind of want to with this, but you don't need to, though.
You don't need it. It's just crazy that I saw that story and I'm like, man, what in the world? I don't get why anyone would want to do that. You're 17 years old. First of all, that's too close to being an adult. You should not be making the decision to do that. I remember being 16 and I was fishing with our friend David Grgowski. And we weren't fishing. We were out. We would stay the night. He would stay the night all the time. We would do a bunch of fun stuff together. All the things that normal teenage guys do. You know what I mean? Like play video games. And we decided back in those days, there was something called a curfew. And we had our license, but we were like, we were really young. And so you had to be back in your house or not. You couldn't be out at a certain time. Do you remember that?
I think it was past 11.
Yeah.
Without an adult.
Without an adult in the car with you. So you're like a legal driver because you have your license, but you're still too young to be out past midnight.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what we did the whole night, but probably video games or whatever, just not taping fish to ATM. How about that? We weren't doing that, but we went out for Taco Bell because we were hungry.
I remember this, yeah.
And we decided we're going out to Taco Bell. And we get about halfway up to 24. I don't even think we made it to Taco Bell before we got pulled over. And I remember getting pulled over and they were like, you're out past curfew. We didn't break any laws or anything. Where you're out past curfew, we have to escort you home. And so they made us turn around. We didn't even get our tacos and we drove home. And then they had to ring the doorbell on my grandma. I live with my grandma. We about gave her a heart attack. And I felt so bad because she was so scared when the police officers opened the door. And I was like, you idiot, for Taco Bell. For Taco Bell.
No Crunchwrap for you.
No Crunchwrap for me. No Mexican pizza. Also, that was back when burritos were like 80 cents. And now, dude, like going to Taco Bell now, it's like $3.99 for a burrito. Tell me this. I'm going to get on a pedestal right now.
Okay.
We got a 7-layer burrito through the app. It is like $2.99, or $1.99. 5-layer burrito, $4.99.
So you're telling me that there's 2 extra layers and it's cheaper?
Yeah, Taco Bell. What are we doing? The math ain't math.
Hey, here's the thing though: the beefy 5-layer burrito was 79 cents when we were in high school.
Hey, Taco Bell, hear your people. You were always there for us. Until we got pulled over.
Down.
But you're letting us down, man. Go back to your roots.
T-Bell.
We still love you. But
yeah, I'm not afraid to say I like Taco Bell. There was a time where I was like, But I mean,
it's always there for you.
It's good. There's nights, and there was a night this
It was
past
there
week,
for me at midnight, but I just couldn't get to it. You know? We got interrupted.
There was a time this week that I'm sitting there with my wife, and she goes, I could really go for a cheesy gordita crunch right now. And I go,
Sweat-tember.
You told me you need to go to Taco Bell at 11:30. She's like, I'd eat it. I said, all right, I'm going to Taco Bell.
Dude, speaking of Sweat-tember, we're closing in on the Sweat-tember time. And speaking of Taco Bell and eating junk food, the other day, I look at Hillary and I go, I want pizza bagels so bad right now. She's like, no. We're not going to the store to buy pizza bagels. I said I want pizza rolls and pizza bagels. That's
pizza
what I want
rolls,
for dinner.
Man, I haven't had them in a minute.
I had them. And so we went the whole week. I was craving it all week long.
Yeah.
We've been doing Sweat-tember and we've been doing pretty good. No.
Yeah.
No. I wish it did. She surprised me over the weekend. What day it was? I had an extra day off. So I had Friday off. So it was Friday. And she gets home from prayer. She's got grocery bags. I'm like, when did you stop to get food? And in the grocery bag, there was pizza bagels and there was Tostino's pizza rolls. And I was
there
like,
you go.
Yes. And I put them in the air fryer and everything. And it was like second dinner.
Yeah.
So in case you don't know, Sweat-tember's not going well for me right now.
It's not going well for me.
You can maybe have caught up with me. But I had first of all, we had burgers for actual dinner. And then I had something I like to call second dinner. And that's like an hour after first dinner.
Yeah.
When I'm hungry again.
Man, the worst is Wednesday nights. I don't know about for you, but for me, the worst is Wednesday nights because we'll eat
before church.
Right. We have football practice and we leave football practice early to come to church. And there's something to be said there to get your priorities right. And you can still live a life outside of church, but make sure your priority is God.
And you know who's good, not to interrupt you, but who's really good about that is Eric.
Yeah.
And maybe we can get him on to talk about that because he's got one of the most talented athletes in our town right now. And they're staunchly God is first, which is cool. And God will reward that. But
absolutely.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we'll go to football. And while me and David are at football, Britt will get dinner, which we usually get Chick-fil-A on Wednesday nights because, the Lord's chicken. And we eat before church. And then afterwards, all of us are like, man, I'm so hungry.
Yeah. Well, the girls are like that. We'll have like a prepared home dinner.
Yeah.
They'll eat before church. We're usually getting here early. And then churches lets out, and they're like wanting Happy Meals on the way home at 9 o'clock. And I'm like, no, like you had dinner.
Right.
And then I feel bad. Like I got to feed them. They're hungry. And some of the times we cave, and so they get second dinner. So like growing up, did you call it dinner or supper?
Dinner.
I called it both.
My parents said supper, though.
Supper. Is there a difference between dinner and supper?
Supper.
Anyways, so for second dinner, an hour after I had burgers, I got the air fryer rolling and had them Tostino's pizza rolls, the combination flavor.
I'm kind of glad I haven't done that then because I want it to hold up. And
well, I was telling Hillary we need to do. So a couple of years back, we did a '90s party.
Yeah, I remember that
where we just got a bunch of '90s food. Justin had found some 3D Doritos on eBay. Not like old ones, but like somewhere in the world, probably like China or something. They still make them. And he ordered those, and we had a bunch. We had Surge was like in the mix. Like they keep bringing it back and taking it away and bringing it back and taking it away. So there was Surge. We had like the Shark Bite gummies. We had Gushers and Dunkaroos had come back. So we had all these junk food things. Yeah. And I was like, Hillary, I told my wife, I was like, we need to do that again. It was fun, and I'm craving junk because I've been eating clean all month long. And so I eat this pizza rolls and pizza bagels, and I got sick at night. Yeah, like I didn't throw up or anything, but I remember waking up at 2:30 in the morning, and like when you burp and it could be like
what did you pop up when you said burp?
You burp, and I had a student come up to me and say this last week. He said. We were on the playground. He's running around. He goes, I burped, and it was a throw-up burp. And I went, And I went, yeah, man. I was like, you got to take it easy, like get some water. But that's what it was. Like it was the 2 a.m. throw-up burp, and I was like, I'm never eating pizza rolls. Good, betrayed. But that's probably because I ate second dinner. If I would have just had it for first dinner,
I'm willing to bet it was not the fact that it was second dinner.
And Hillary,
I think it was probably just that it was pizza rolls.
My wife tried to warn me. She was like, "Hey,
you're not in your 20s anymore.
You're 33. Yeah. Like it's not going to be what you think it is."
Right?
Like, she was right. She is right. Turns out you can't just. Now Sean's living that pizza roll life right now.
Yeah,
we keep getting dinners.
SpaghettiO cans.
Yeah. He lives that life, but I don't normally eat that way.
I don't either.
And so it messed me up. It was good it was good going down. Sin is good for a season. Feels good. That'll preach. But you get that throw up burp.
The wages of sin are a throw up burp.
Yeah, they are. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're too old for this.
Oh, man.
You can't do that. You can't just eat pizza rolls. It's like when you're a kid and you don't have anything better to do, you wish you had adult money.
Right.
And then when you're an adult and you have adult money and you do kid things, it's never as satisfying. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Some things are just not meant to be. Yeah. You're not meant to eat junk all the time. And it was just funny. That wasn't even in my notes. It's just it is what it is. But yeah, man, it was interesting. Sweatember though, is coming to an end.
Yeah.
And we announced the winner next week. We announced the winner. I've consistently been closing my rings, even on Sundays, but I have not. I started running club at the school, so I'll jog with them.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, dude, I was telling Nick Roberts stopped by our table at Battlefield, and we were talking. I'm like, dude, like this time last year, I was running a 5K a day on my treadmill, and I was lifting 3 times a week. Mm-hmm. And I just can't break the cycle of start, fail, stop, wait a few weeks, start, fail, stop, wait a few weeks. And he's like, you're doing too much at once. He's like, you got to just do 3 days a week and just stick with those 3 days a week. And that gives you, like, if you're not feeling it today, it gives you the next day.
Right.
And as long as you don't have too many days in a row where you're not feeling it, you can always get it in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. I was like, and he was like, and then do that for like 6 months and then start your everyday thing. He's like, it's just not sustainable starting out.
That's fair. That's a good point.
Like, that's a good way to look at it. And so to our listeners who have been doing Sweat-Timber, I'm fairly certain, I mean, there's still time as of the time of this episode airing, you still have time to post.
Yeah.
Casting Faith. Instagram, or I can see it on Facebook, YouTube, whatever, in the comment section. You can still post Sweat-Timber CFP and enter in your chance to win. But make sure that you do that so you have a chance to win. But I've narrowed it down to like a few people. Mm-hmm. And so we kind of have an idea who might win if you don't enter in. So last chance to enter in.
Do it.
So do it. Even if you don't post, you lifting weights, just, post something. No, I didn't fail. I did it.
I failed.
I kind of failed. It's all right. But I still think I did enough to take home the belt here, which this was a hit at Battlefield, this belt right here.
Yeah. Got a few people taking pictures with it.
It looks so much tinier back here. Yeah. So this is fun. This is the Casting Faith belt. And we got this from Trophy Smack, which is something I didn't know was a thing.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, but they hooked us up with this belt. And we'll be using this for fishing challenges and different things, and guest of the year, those types of things will be fun. And it's been fun. Sweat-Timber has been fun. I feel like I'm better for doing it. And I feel like it's a good starting point for me.
I didn't get to where I wanted to be, but I feel better. I mean, I definitely did things. For me, it's just a timing thing. It's so much going from right after work, going to football practice, and coming after that. I mean, it's hot, and just go to bed. Yeah, but I mean, I definitely feel better. I've definitely taken steps in the right direction. So
for sure, man. And it's not about being perfect,
right?
What the point of this was to just get people going.
Yeah,
and for us, it was bragging rights. But both of us right now are feeling we didn't really do much.
I'll just take it for the fish this year.
Yeah, so it'll go back and forth probably, but it's fun, for sure fun, and I'm excited to get on the river. I'm excited to that's a workout in itself. I think the times that we did go just to explore the Grand River, it was like 26,000 step days, and all the rings got closed.
And that's walking through current in the water too.
Yeah.
So
I got new waders.
Yeah. Excited?
I went with you, and you were like, just fix them. And I went, Yeah, because I went, and it wasn't like a leak. There's a difference between a seep and a leak. I've had waders that leaked, and once you got in, your boot would fill up with water.
Yeah, that's no fun.
And that's pretty much when it's like game over, unless you get some Flex Seal or some silicone to seal it up. And mine was very much a seep.
Yeah.
And so I can still use my thick waders for when it's really cold, but I got these Frog Togs. It just popped up on my Amazon, and it was like 45% off or something crazy. And so I got $150 waders for like $70.
Did you get the boot included or?
No. So I still got to buy the boot. So I did decide to go that route because I already have ones with boots attached. Mm-hmm. And I still love those. I'll use those a lot still. But these ones are the booty ones with the feet and stuff that you have to have the boots on.
Yeah.
And so now I got to buy boots. But I could just take my Crocs. Justin did that. Huh. I don't think it worked out well, though.
No.
I'd imagine
I think so.
But I'm gonna get some frog. So I got frog togs. So we'll see how they work.
Yeah.
I'm worried that like I'm gonna get out there, and you know how I am. Like sometimes the fish pops off right at the shore, and I'll jump on that steelhead to keep the fish.
I've seen it happen.
And
I caught a big one last year, and he about
jumped in the river. I did jump in the river for
Yeah.
it. I took that net and I went whoop, and I jumped right in for it and did it. The world's greatest net, man, right here. That's a title that I don't want anymore, though.
That's about all you were last year.
I want to catch the fish. I don't want to be the net man this year. You know who needs a humbling year, and he needs to be the net man this year, is Mr. Sean Delaney. Which, hold on one second. A cup of backbone coffee, and now I reorganize my fishing tackle box in Hebrew.
Yeah, and then you lost a lure on your first cast.
I did. But have you ever had this coffee? It's good coffee. Have you ever had it?
I've had Backbone coffee. I love it. It's the only coffee I drink every morning. Straight black.
Like a psycho.
But it's delicious.
It is
Backbone's
delicious.
coffee's flavors are one of a kind, truly unique, and delicious.
So get a bag.
Now.
Don't wait. Get it now.
Yeah. No, I enjoy fishing with Sean. He does need a humbling year with the amount of fish that he's caught. But it should be a fun year as long as we get rain. Which, speaking of getting humbled because he's catching too many fish.
Speak of the devil. He's back. Why don't you say something to your fans?
I like the setup, man. This is pretty crazy. Well, yeah. I should talk like David, like this.
Oh, shots fired.
No, it needs to be over here.
What are we
You guys
talking
are all
about?
just jealous that you don't have this crisp, beautiful voice.
He's like an announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Delaney.
Hey, bro, it's been a long time, man.
Yeah,
Man, this sounds so... I forgot what it sounds like. It sounds so clean.
it does. And we got the new camera going here.
Oh,
High
dude,
quality.
It looks so much better.
It does.
Yeah. Man, I miss everybody.
They miss you.
What are we talking about? How far away?
Right now we're
minutes
talking
in.
about, man, I don't know, everything. We were recapping Battlefield. So,
yeah.
But it was a
Battlefield was crazy.
lot of people. Fun experience.
Yeah, it was packed. Dude, so Thursday night, I didn't get much sleep, man.
Yeah. Excited?
Something happened. It was kind of just kept me up all night.
Yeah.
And so like 2 a.m, I was up, and then I clocked in at work at 4 a.m. working remote. And then, dude, I was up until like 1:30. I got home at 1:30 Friday. Well, let's see. So Thursday night I was up. Yeah, Friday night, Saturday morning, 1:30 in the morning. It's like 24 hours.
I don't know how you do that. I can't.
Dude, I was so toast.
I struggle staying up till 12:30 and getting up at 7 the next day.
Yeah, dude, I was sitting there. Everybody was like cleaning up. I saw you and Charlie taking out all the like your tables and stuff, dude. And I was just like, I can't even move right now, dude. Or I'd help. It was I was done, dude.
Yeah,
so done.
It's a taxing, but it's worth it. It's taxing, but it's worth it. It was cool to see. We had 4. Like we said, we had 4 baptized on Friday night. Another baptized this morning. It's a really cool event, and it's awesome. Your brother Carson preach again, which
It's funny.
I love you, Brother Carson. If you're listening, I struggle saying Pastor Carson. It's Brother Carson. But out of respect, I love you, Brother Carson, Pastor Carson. But no, it was awesome to hear him preaching a great word, very timely.
Yeah, I didn't get to. I mean, I've met him obviously, but I'm sure he doesn't know who I am. But
Yes,
I ran
he
into him a couple times in the VIP lunch area, dude. Jake.
Yeah.
Jake, and for some reason his last name
Sundimer.
Yeah, there you go, dude. His pork or whatever it was, man.
Good stuff.
Did you try any?
No,
You had some at Grow series probably.
No, I didn't.
Oh man,
I didn't really eat at Gross. So this is gonna sound bad, but I smoke meat as well. I struggle eating other people's because I like mine.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
I know that sounds bad, but no, it's good stuff. We were.
Did you guys talk about this?
So we talked about the ATM Fish Bandit there. Have you seen that?
No.
So there was this kid in Utah that was catching fish and taping them to ATMs.
Oh no, I saw that.
Okay,
That's
he ended up
hilarious.
getting arrested.
That's hilarious.
Because he taped them to cop cars and then to a stall in a Bass Pro Shop. So, 17 years old and he's taping fish.
Get arrested, huh?
Yeah, misdemeanor charges.
Oh man, that's pretty funny.
For destruction of property. But I mean, you think about like what possessed you to do that? Like what made you think it's a good idea? I'm going to take this perch. I'm going to slap it on this ATM.
Hey, kids these days have an audacity that that is unparalleled to any generation.
We busted you on your food habits a little bit.
Oh, dude!
Too,
what about?
Charlie said he got some pizza rolls.
Oh yeah,
we started talking about how we're getting cans of spaghetti sent to us.
Trenton and I walked into his room and there was an empty can of spaghetti and meatballs with a plastic spoon in the can.
Bro, it makes me want to throw up.
I was so proud. I walked in. I was like, "Yeah, that's my boy."
I guess whatever. If you want to eat it hot, I
funny.
can't imagine eating it cold. Just the texture.
So somebody just told me they were watching that clip when we were on the river, and they said they remember me back, like almost over a decade ago, and this person had made like biscuits and gravy or something like that, and it's like the next day, and they're like wanting to warm it up for me or something, and I was like, I refused. I just eat it cold. Like, so they're like, yeah, that's totally you. Like cold SpaghettiOs and meatballs.
No, I'll do cold Chipotle, like the rice and stuff. I like that, but I don't the texture of spaghetti meatballs.
Cold pizza.
Cold pizza's not bad.
Cold pizza or hot pizza? What's everybody think?
It's got to be.
Nobody's going to answer, so that's going to be cool.
Have some faith in our listeners, man. We got some new listeners on Friday night at Battlefield. They're younger. They'll be all on it.
Oh, they're all cold pizza fans then.
Probably. No, I'd say it's probably hot pizza, but cold pizza, there's a place for it.
Yeah. Did you talk about Coke's Secret Vault?
We have not. So have you heard about that?
So is it the one in Atlanta?
Existed, yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh, you've been in the vault?
Yeah.
Sean's been in the vault.
I've been in the vault in Atlanta.
That's awesome.
Well, they have like the Coke Museum.
Yeah.
And stuff. They have, dude, there's like probably like 200 different flavors of Coke that they have in that room where you can go around and taste it. And one of them, I used to know the name of this, but it tastes like hairspray.
Is it the Beverly?
Yes.
Yeah, they have it at Disney too.
You knew it.
Yeah.
You knew it. Beverly. That's the name. It tastes just like hairspray and it's awful. Yeah.
I'm picturing a can of White Rain. You remember the White Rain hairspray?
No.
No, the purple and silver can?
No.
Yeah. Man, that's funny. What's your favorite flavor of Coke?
Oh,
Are you a Coke guy?
Well, I like Coke Zero or Diet Coke from McDonald's. Thank you.
Got to get their shout out.
The cherry vanilla stuff.
Okay,
out of the machine, like the vending thing.
So I don't like those machines.
Yeah.
I went to Five Guys yesterday for the first time forever.
Yeah, they got one there.
Cherry.
Yeah.
I got a cherry vanilla Coke actually.
There you go.
And something just they don't taste right. I feel like sometimes there's like leftover Powerade from the person before you, and then it's mixed in with your Coke, and it's just not for me. But I don't know. Vanilla Coke was my go-to back in the day. I like a good Coke Classic though.
Yeah.
I hadn't had one in a minute. We went to a football game Friday night a couple weeks ago. Well, I mean, glass bottle, plastic bottle, whatever.
It tastes different.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I don't like the glass bottle.
For real?
Yeah, I like the super carbonated or whatever.
Yeah.
And I just don't get that.
McDonald's has got the best for that.
Oh yeah.
With
their Diet Coke.
There's something about like legitimately they did the phone. They did.
This is such an interrupted podcast. You're welcome. You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're just going to randomly take a picture.
No, there's something they did a study about the straw that they use for the Coke specifically at McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
So they've got like a specific tank of some sort of air pressure carbonation, something that they use to add carbonation to it, and then they like the straw. If you look at a straw from McDonald's as opposed to like a straw from Burger King or whatever, it's wider to allow more carbonation and flavor to come through.
Oh,
Super weird, but there's your McDonald's fact that you had no idea about.
That is crazy. So this note says that it's one of the 9 places on Earth you literally can't go in the Coke vault. So I must not have been in it.
Not in the vault, probably.
Must
Not where they have like
just
the recipe.
They call it the vault, and it's like the museum. Probably what it is. That's crazy.
I think I recently saw a reel about like the top 10 places you're not allowed to be in the world, and this was like number 3.
Holy smokes, that's crazy. I thought that Atlantis. What is that note? We're just like totally off.
Man.
I just wrecked this podcast episode.
Okay, it's fun. Speaking of Atlantis, I saw a video. I may have sent it to you guys. It was a group of people in Atlanta.
Come back
standing at the edge of the water.
Hey, we'll see you guys. I'm sorry.
Like a lake or something. No, you guys stay for this. Okay. Some like people standing at the edge of a water in Atlanta. So I don't know if it's a pond or a lake or whatever. Going, Atlanta is Atlantis. Atlanta is Atlantis.
I saw that.
Like, what is going on?
It's so funny. Like, what are we doing? First of all, the Coca-Cola Vault, I think, is one of those things that you can't. Yeah, Sean, where were you?
Sweat timber.
Did you get any in?
Look at this. I mean, I look a little.
He does look thinner. He does.
I thought
look
you were
thinner.
saying you shaved. I'm like, no.
Still no. But yeah, the Coca-Cola Vault is one of the 9 places on Earth you can't go. Like, you can't get into.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? Like,
they don't want people
for
to know
what
that recipe.
reason? I mean, come on. What is this? The Krusty Krab? Like, is it that secret? Like, do we need to worry about
ravioli? Give me
the formioli. Like, what are we doing? Like, let it be. Nobody. Also, there's so many like Dr. Thunders and Shasta Colas and Fagos and all the other. Like, we're pretty close, no matter what. Like, I don't know. Have you seen the clips of people who have like all of the colas out, all of the pops out, and they have to taste test it to see which one's Coke or which one's Pepsi? Yeah. Speaking of youth events, we're off the rails. First of all, it's an hour in. We didn't even get to the Bible lesson yet, but that's okay. Remember that time?
I'll leave for that part.
Sean said Bible uses.
Yeah.
Hey, peace out, everybody.
Love you, Sean. He's going to be back. He'll be back with us
Soon.
But yeah, dude, I've seen like the, so like we did this youth event one time. I think you were on the youth team at the time. We had these students. It was a Friday night event, and it was a game building night, and we have our fair share of duds and good games. Well, this one, we decided we're going to make lemonade. And these students, we picked 2 people from each team, or 1 person from each team, and they had to make lemonade, and all they had was a lemon, some sugar packets, a bottle of water, and a cup. But the catch was they had to do this all with their mouth.
I remember this.
And they had to make lemonade in the cup. So they would have to chew the rind off. They'd have to squeeze the lemonade and chew up the lemon and then spit the lemon juice in the cup and then get the sugar pack open and all the things. And so like a fun youth game, right?
Yeah.
Except the 2 kids that we chose, one of them had extremely chapped lips and the other one had braces. And so both of them accomplished the task of making lemonade, but tears were made and they were swollen and in so much pain, and we felt so bad. And it was a rough thing. So maybe next time, we didn't do that. This was years ago, but the next time we could do like a
only in youth work can you do something like that,
bro. They're so weak now. I'm pretty sure at one camp somebody ate a goldfish, like legit ate the goldfish, swallowed this goldfish. Back in the day, you can get away with so much. Now it's like no. Somebody did eat oysters at camp this year, just clams and oysters and sardines, and one time they did Limburger cheese. So there's stuff that you can do, but like most things, like not like we did. We used to throw fish with our mouth. We used to chew on the fish and just fish toss. It's just different. Now you got to kind of let's do the pop taste test challenge. See if you can figure out which is which. And it's like, okay. We were just built different. Yeah. Brother Carson suplexed me in that field out there, full on suplex city.
I remember
we just built different. It's all right. Love Brother Carson. It just produced a generation of strong leaders, you know. And so now I don't know. There's something to be said there, but people are Sue happy and all the things. But to bring this into perspective, the takeaway from this weekend was to be strong and be bold in your faith.
Yeah.
He preached a message, and it was based in Judges, and he preached while the land was resting. And this was at a time when Israel, they were at peace. There was no war going on. But you can go back and listen to it. It's on YouTube. We'll put it in the description. You can watch the whole thing. He talked about not letting the enemy define what peace is. Because in that time, they had stopped the production of weapons in the land. And by they, I mean the Israelites were not allowed to, I believe they were not allowed to produce weapons anymore. Mm-hmm. And so they went from, in their peace, in their time, it meant that they couldn't have weapons, but the Philistines all managed to still show up with weapons at times. He's probably still in the background. Huh?
It was Trenton.
Oh, okay. And so he was telling us not to let the enemy define what peace is. And for so long, peace for us has been just live and let live and be quiet.
Yeah.
And man, like, we didn't talk about it, and I'm going to talk about it. We'll probably lose followers, but whatever. But with the assassination that we just all witnessed, with Charlie Kirk, regardless of what political views you have, I don't celebrate sin.
Right.
Nobody should celebrate that.
No.
It doesn't matter what end of the political aisle you're on, or what he said or what he stood for. Or any of that. You should never celebrate sin.
Right.
And I feel like from the out, we're like a week or two away from that. And, I think it's been 3 weeks. There's just been a surgence of people being more vocal about their faith.
Yeah.
Because of this.
Absolutely.
And, I would say in spite of this.
Yeah. I think if you're on social media, you've seen posts of people going back to church for the first time, or going to church for the first time,
which is awesome. Nobody, but like
what the devil means for evil,
right?
The Lord turns to good,
right? And I think the temptation as content creators is to go one or two ways. You're either going to be overly outspoken about this and be totally pro one way or totally against the other way, or you just stay silent. Mm-hmm. And if you just stay silent, nothing bad will happen, and you won't hit this trending thing, and people won't unfollow you because of their political thoughts or ideas or whatever. And so the temptation is just to not speak to it. And this is kind of what was happening to these people in the Bible.
Yeah,
they were at peace. They had peace in the land, but just don't make any weapons.
Right.
Don't do anything. Just live and let live. We can all exist together and be fine. And man, like, it's challenging because we have a voice, and we want to share that voice in love and joy and kindness of the Lord. We want to show what it means to be a real Christian.
Yeah.
And we're just two normal guys living for the Lord. But never do I want to spread hate. Never do I want to spread anything that could hurt anybody, But I still hate sin.
Yeah.
And I still think bad things are bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't think it's bad to say that.
No.
And I think it's important that young people understand how to speak and behave as a Christian and not feel the need to just be silent.
Right.
And be held in submission of just fitting in.
Sin is sin. And I think we get into, we dig ourselves a deep hole when we try to justify sin. If we try to reason away something happening or someone doing something as well, whatever. Again, not to go back to that situation, but you can't, evil is evil and sin is sin. You can't justify that action in any way.
Yeah. And man, to be strong in the Lord, to be bold in your faith, does not give you a license to be a jerk either.
Right. Absolutely.
And so there's a balance here. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. Nobody's trying to hurt anybody. Right. However, we don't have to be tolerant to sin.
No.
We don't have to promote or celebrate sin.
No, we don't. And I don't think you need to go about being rude to anyone or angry, mean, whatever, but be confident in who you are in God. Be confident in your walk. Walk your walk. Don't just say you're a Christian. Be a Christian.
Yeah. And you don't have to let the enemy dictate what peace is.
Yeah.
That was the point of the weekend. The point wasn't to be mean or be a jerk or anything like that. The point is peace does not mean silence. Peace is not silence.
Yeah.
Your silence in a world that desperately needs you to be the voice of God. Your silence is not victory.
Right.
Your silence is passive, and it's not effective. It's not accomplishing anything. The enemy wants passive Christians. God calls us to be bold. God wants us to be bold Christians. But bold, I feel like I have to really drive home this point. Bold does not mean arrogant and to be a jerk.
Right.
You can be respectful but unapologetic. We don't have to be apologetic Christians.
Yeah.
But you can be respectful.
Just be firm in what you believe. And like I said, practice what you preach.
Yeah.
If you're a Christian, be a Christian.
Yeah. Jesus didn't die so that we could sneak into heaven undercover.
Right.
He wants us to live our faith. And so and that's what this show is about, is casting your faith in everyday life. We're trying to show you that you can be normal and love the Lord and serve the Lord. And you don't, they're a sponsor of the show, and I don't know if they would appreciate this or not, but have a backbone. Yeah. Be a Christian with a backbone and drink backbone. But it's something that we don't need to try to sacrifice our values and beliefs just to try to fit into a corrupt, sinful world.
Absolutely.
And that's the Bible today.
We're called to be different.
We're called to be different, and it's okay to be different. So to the students who attended Battlefield, don't let the hype of the event's over.
Yeah.
Battlefield's over. You don't have to let the fire die out there, though. Live out your faith boldly.
Right.
Respectfully, but boldly.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Boldness isn't picking fights, but it's not. It's refusing to sit silent when the truth needs spoken. And God will direct you. When you let the Spirit, when you're full of the Holy Ghost, this is what Brother Corey was preaching this morning before God took over. He was saying when you're full of the Holy Ghost, it'll direct what you say and what you do and how you live. And so you need to be full of the Holy Ghost and boldness. And so the only way to get that is found by being with the Lord and spending time with Him in prayer. And so that is the Bible from this episode today.
I think just one more thing with that too. If you are bold and you stand up for what you believe and you stand firm, even when things are pressing against you, you're going to be surprised at the people that will come out and support you.
Yeah.
Just a quick story. I played football in high school, and there's the reputation of what goes on as a football player in high school, and people would invite me out to do stuff, and I've been in this my whole life, thank God. But I remember one time, getting made fun of because I wasn't going to a party that night. People making fun of me, and one of the kids that I would have never thought, not somebody that I spent a lot of time with, not somebody that I hung around. Somebody that I played football with for a while, so who knew who I was, got in front of me, shoved the person that was talking to me, and said, "Hey, David's apostolic. He doesn't do that." And I'm apostolic, but I mean, he stood up out of nowhere just because he was so taken aback by how I was standing and walking in the face of somebody coming at me and making fun of me. It's where he stood up and stood for me. There's more for you than are against you. And it's going to come out of places that you would have never expected. But stand firm and people will come and support.
Yeah. And I think to echo on that too, and then we'll wrap up this episode. To echo that, throughout high school, fortunate to grow up in Talmadge and have Brother Carson and Pastor Bolgren be the mentors in our life and teaching us how to live our faith boldly without being sorry about it, And started a Bible club in my school. That sounds so lame. It sounded lamer back then, but started a Bible lesson in our school. And for a while, it was just me and Justin.
Yeah. And
for a long time, it was just me and Justin. But everyone, one by one, our friends would come. And I think there were 5 or 6 students throughout my high school year that got the Holy Ghost and was baptized from that Bible study, or just attended our church and got plugged in and connected.
Right.
And but to the ones that weren't, I got made fun of for not drinking. I got made fun of for not partying and getting into all the things. And I got made fun of for not wanting to be with the girls that wanted to be with me.
Right.
You know? And so I got made fun of those things, but I stand firm in my faith and I stood for what I stood for. And then later in life, and even through later in high school, when my friends were going through something tough, do you know who they came to for prayer? Me. Do you know, man, I've always respected you. You've always lived your faith truly, and you are who you say you are. And so like, eventually they would come around and they would seek me out for that, for their help, you know? And so you only get that by standing firm in your faith.
Absolutely.
You have to be who you say you are. Dude, you got a truck.
Yeah, but I'm not moving anything for you.
Dang it. Marcus, call two clever fellas. When your best friends stop letting you use their truck to move your stuff, call Marcus. Marcus will make life easier.
Marcus will make it happen, from junk removal to moving to just handiwork around the house. Marcus and his team will make any need that you have a check off your to-do list.
Do it. Call him.
Two clever fellows.
I don't remember the phone number, but you should call him.
Marcus will make it happen.
Link in the description.
Call him.
Too clever
Fellows. Yeah, just
live out your
for
faith.
The students that are listening, we've been there. And I know times have changed. The attacks are different on you in school now than they were on us. But live your life.
Yeah.
People are watching, and people are relying on you whether you realize it or not.
Mm-hmm. And I would say that 90% of those people later came to God because I stood firm.
Absolutely.
In my faith. Never did I belittle anybody or make, anybody feel a certain way. I sat down with students who were into things that God hates.
Yeah.
And I didn't condemn them. I did what Jesus did. I sat with them. I ate lunch with them. I talked with them. I explained, the love of God to them and how we're all fallen and sinners and we all need Jesus and we all need, and then so there's just that. You just have to live it out. People are counting on you. Whether it feels like you're isolated or not, just know that you're not alone and God is going to use you to do great things.
Absolutely.
But you have to stand true to who you are and live out your faith boldly. Don't be taping fish to ATMs though. What are we doing?
Yeah, don't do that.
As
much as we laughed at that, don't do that.
It's crazy.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, and so we hope this episode has brought. We're going to skip overrated, underrated for this one, and just go into last cast and our sponsor shout outs. But we're thankful, man. We're grateful. I don't remember what episode we're on now, but we're coming up to a year on the pod, and most podcasts don't make it past episode 10. Yeah. Like you're lucky to get past episode 10, and here we are. We got some. We're building a community of casting faith believers, and if that's part of you, show us some love. Subscribe, share, do those things. Somebody bought a shirt the other day. That was cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of shirts, we got some new merch for sale on the website. It's sweater season, so we got some sweaters, some hoodies, some new T-shirts, some pretty cool, fun designs. So if you want to support us, go ahead and go to the website in the description and pick up some merch to cast your faith in everyday life.
Yep.
Nothing like a shirt with Bigfoot on the back holding two steelhead to show you that you love God. That'll that'll
the
open up
connections
the
aren't really there.
Yeah.
But we know.
But it's fun, and it'll definitely get you some questions.
Yeah.
But we love you guys. We appreciate you for tuning in. We want to thank Backbone Coffee. Like David said, some of the best coffee around.
Yep.
Especially
Legit.
Graveyard Shift and Rolling Coal. Those are my two favorite. I like dark coffee though.
Me too.
I like to peel the enamel off your teeth. You know what I'm saying?
I want something strong.
I want it to just
I want to wake me up in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
None of that cream. None of that sugar.
I mean, live your life a little. Little PSLs. Get you some pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah, we'll get you your Ugg boots.
But yeah, love Backbone, love what they stand for. Big shout out to two clever fellas. Marcus told me the other day that Fox News reached out to him because of his commercial that we play on here.
That's awesome.
And so it's pretty cool. It's awesome to celebrate the victories of your brothers in the Lord who are creating things. And he's built a business from the ground up. And so super proud of Marcus and happy to be one of them fellers. Yeah. As Justin would say. Super happy. So big thing with two clever fellas, call Marcus. The website's back up. It'll be in the description, but it's 330-280-8255. 283-8000. And Marcus will get it done. Marcus will make it happen. We want to make sure that you know this, though, that he's doing Christmas lights. And so we want to make sure you get involved in it. Like, I've been the Clark Griswold hanging from the gutter the past several years, but not this year. Marcus is putting lights on my house. And I'll probably be the one putting them up still. But, it's exciting because it just saves you time. And it takes all the hassle out of it. Don't be the guy that leaves their Christmas lights up all year round. Have Marcus put them up, take them down, take care of all of that for you. Give him a call and tell him that we sent you and get you some discount.
Yeah.
Cool.
That and First Form. Shout out the sponsor here as we close out
Sweat Timber
here. Make sure you're getting your supplements, all your healthcare needs. First Form, some cool merch as well. We joke around. You see the commercial, the creatine. But I do take creatine every day. Mm-hmm. It's good for your mental health as well as those physical gains as well. Mm-hmm. The protein, top notch. I love, like I said, their greens.
Yeah,
just quality stuff all around.
Yeah, dude. I had a smoked cheddar, I think it was, or sharp cheddar beef stick the other day. It was delicious. Picked that up, and good snacks too. Protein bars are good. Beef sticks are good.
And First Form's getting out there. I was at the local grocery store the other day and saw some First Form protein bars there. So that was kind of cool.
My favorite's Peanut Butter Lover. That's a good one. Level 1 bars. Weird. It's delicious though.
It's good. Peanut butter lover.
I'm a peanut butter lover. Anyways, First Form.
We'll end on that.
First Form /castingfaith.com. Get you some. But also, last thing would be I think I already said it. Get you some merch. Get you some shirts. We got some sweaters, t-shirts, cups,
support the
stickers.
show.
Support the show. Cast your faith in everyday life. And until next time, we'll see you, I guess. Taping fish to an ATM.
You're a peanut butter lover.
I'm a peanut butter. I love peanut butter. What's wrong with that? Peanut butter's delicious.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
What would you peanut butter jelly? Peanut butter.
I think it's just the words all together. Peanut butter lover.
Peanut butter lover.
You're a peanut butter lover.
Peanut butter lover. Put that on a t-shirt.